Hello everyone, I'm back. I've missed you guys so much. I have been ill, feeling pretty under the weather. I caught the flu this week and I really could not upload. But again, I'm so happy to be back. Episode 24 of What's Happening Online. If this was Game of Thrones, we'd be well and truly into the 3rd season. Also, I'm so excited and happy. I just got this brand new color of my merch. And honestly, I've been wearing this so much. I love this color. It looks so fresh. Loads of people ask me where to get it. If you didn't know, I have my own merch clothing line, BB Apparel. BBapparel.com as well is where you can pick all of these up. I don't really plug it too much, but today I want to give away some pieces of merch because I see people always comment me, I really want to get some of your merch, I just can't afford it, I have no money right now. So right now, I am doing a giveaway for my Season 1 drop of merch. All you have to do is go in the link in the description, the gleam.io link in the description. Check off all the lists, I believe it's follow me on Instagram, follow BB Apparel on Instagram, subscribe to my channel, and follow my Twitter. Again, you don't have to do all of these, but you get entries for each one you do, plus 3 entries to the giveaway. It's worth doing all of them if you want a higher chance of winning some merch. Honestly, I'm so happy with how my merchandise has come out. So many of you guys have bought this and sent me pictures of you wearing it, and it makes me so happy. Just seeing you guys support the brand, and I just can't thank you enough. But without further ado, let's get into the first story. I want to start with an older story. Well, older, 5 days ago. KSI. Why do I always forget? I knew something didn't feel right. Now that's more like it. Now KSI, as some of you know, challenged me to spar. I responded by saying, if you get me a fight with Rice Gum, some motivation to train, I will spar you in the process. And KSI has since responded, but not to me. He's responded to Dax. KSI made a video, him and Dax had a back and forth exchange, and KSI is basically gonna fly him out to England just to beat him up.
Got your first class flight ready to be booked. LA to London, direct flight. I've got the hotel ready, but for your sake, I'm not gonna let the people know where you're gonna be staying. And best believe I've got Addison Lee, exec, with your name on it, waiting for your sideshow Bob looking ass. We're at different levels, Dax. The sooner you realize that, the better. Anyway, I came back with, only if we're sparring for 6 rounds, 3 minutes when you're here. Need to make you say sorry again, innit? I mean, if you're saying sorry to Tory Lanez, then you're gonna be crying when you meet me.
Dax was even so stupid as to ask how sparring works.
Also, hit me up with how sparring works. Hit me up with how sparring works. Hit me up with how sparring works. This guy literally has no clue. He doesn't even understand what he signed up for. How can you be so stupid?
Say what you want about me, but at least I know how sparring works. But yeah, so it seems like we might be getting KSI versus Dax. They better film it. It would be so delightful and funny if Dax just knocked him out. That would be amazing. I don't even know what would happen. Would the Logan Paul fight just get cancelled automatically because Dax, someone who hasn't even trained, knocked him out? But speaking of KSI and Logan Paul getting cancelled, very nice segue. Logan Paul is missing parts of his brain. What? Logan Paul made a video where he went to the doctors, got his brain scanned, and the doctor basically told him, you're missing part of your brain. I get a like on this video if you were not surprised by that in the slightest. Apparently his ability to make good decisions is hindered by him missing these parts of his brain.
See these holes.
Oh no.
And
Parts of my brain are missing.
Well, but this is it's not missing, but it's hurt. And this is really important because right here is the most human, thoughtful part of us.
Shut the fuck up.
It makes you human.
Shut up.
So it's called the
Whoa.
prefrontal cortex.
Whoa.
Largest in humans than any other animal, so it's 30% of the human brain. And you heard it, which means you're gonna have trouble with focus and forethought and follow through and organization, planning, empathy, so for relationships.
Oh my God.
And learning from the mistakes you make.
Sounds right, to be honest.
So there is a reason.
You can tell Logan just about stopped himself from going, that's the reason I filmed a dead body in the suicide forest. And this has all led to speculation because the doctor told him that he needs to refrain from doing any activities that could cause any more head trauma.
I think it's more traumatic brain injury.
Really?
That needs to be rehabilitated. Get rid of any high-risk behavior that's going to put you at risk for another head injury. Because this brain is not going to tolerate a lot more brain injury.
And what is one thing that everyone wants Logan Paul to do, which involves head trauma and getting punched in the head? Boxing. There's been a lot of talk now whether or not Logan Paul will have to pull out of his fight But in this video, he kind of put it to rest and just said to the doctor, yeah, I've got to box one more person.
What about boxing?
Not if you're getting hit in the head.
I do have to kick one other YouTuber's ass, and I have to box him one more time.
I don't want you hurting your brain, right? So if you fight that guy, you have to win and you have to protect yourself.
Yeah. But yes, I'll win for you, Doc.
So as far as we are concerned, and as far as everyone is aware, Logan Paul is not cancelling this. But he's not the only Paul doing a boxing fight. Oh no, Jake Paul. Jake Paul versus Soulja Boy. It is getting real now, it seems. Jake Paul put this up on his Instagram story. Soulja Boy FaceTimed me and told me to pull up on him. Lol, here we go. 2 hours later, so I pulled up on him and he tried to get physical. Video tomorrow. Soulja Boy a goof. With a picture of Soulja Boy just pointing in Jake Paul's face. Jake then said, I'm starting to train right now because it's gonna happen. Soulja Boy versus Jake Paul. This fight, I wasn't convinced it was gonna happen. I was pretty convinced Soulja Boy was just riding the wave for the clout because Soulja Boy was on the comeback. And you know, having a social media superstar like Jake Paul with your name in his mouth constantly, that's only gonna do you good things. But now, after seeing this and Jake's video soon, hopefully, it seems this is gonna happen. It seems like this is actually going to go down. I really want to see what Jake meant by Soulja trying to get in physical. Soulja Boy is quite like a skinny bloke. Jake Paul's quite big. I couldn't imagine him trying to push him around. But who knows? I still would back Jake Paul in that fight. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't want to back him, obviously, but just, you know, being realistic here, it's gotta say Jake. But yeah, to be honest, I'm more excited for this fight than the KSI Logan Paul rematch. I actually think, and I've said this to a few people, they have waited way too long for this rematch. This rematch is starting to bore me. I think it's starting to bore quite a few people too. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm just feeling like this, but I'm starting to feel like people are getting kind of bored of the KSI Logan Paul rematch. Now, in completely unrelated news, the PewDiePie vs T-Series war. This has gotten so out of hand that there was a Save PewDiePie parade in Estonia. That's wild, man. Honestly, I never thought I would see the day. It's just so surreal to watch. Also, a group of cheerleaders decided to show their support to PewDiePie, and I would never say no to this. Oh. No, I wasn't there. I wasn't watching that video. It's just someone else. What are we talking about? Now that is a fine display of support right there. I'm sure I really appreciate that. Oh, pervy Kavos. So the current sub gap is currently, I'm looking at it right now, 44K. So he's quite ahead of T-Series right now. He was very, very, very close to losing. But it seems PewDiePie is back on track. This has been going on for ages, man. When's it gonna end? But the war continues. And you know what? If there's hot cheerleaders in this war, I am quite alright with that. Now, on to some better news. YouTube are finally being transparent with us creators. Now, if you remember, there was an issue with YouTube where they claimed that you could get limited ads based on comments on your videos. They clarified since that, you know, that was only to do with videos with minors in it. Now, YouTube today have published on their creator blog new guidelines and rules for videos containing minors. And this is all in the wake of the paedophile ring being exposed again, where creepy adults were typing in timestamps where people should watch for, like, just, you know, sick things to do with kids. I'm not even gonna explain it. But anyway, this is what YouTube had to say, and this is, I think, a good thing. Disabling comments on videos featuring minors. Over the past week, we disabled comments from tens of millions of videos that could be subject to predatory behavior. These efforts are focused on videos featuring young minors, and we will continue to identify videos at risk over the next few months. Over the next few months, we will be broadening this action to suspend comments on videos featuring young minors and videos featuring older minors that could be at risk of attracting predatory behavior. A small number of creators will be able to keep comments enabled on these type of videos. These channels will be required to actively moderate their comments beyond just using our moderation tools and demonstrate a low risk of predatory behavior. We will work with them directly, and our goal is to grow this number over time as our ability to catch violative comments continues to improve. Launching a new comment classifier. While we have been removing hundreds of millions of comments for violating our policies, we had been working on an even more effective classifier that will identify and remove predatory comments. This classifier does not affect the monetization of your video. We accelerated its launch and now have new comment classifier in place that is more sweeping in scope and will detect and remove 2 times more individual comments. Finally, taking action on creators who cause egregious harm to the community. No form of content that endangers minors is acceptable on YouTube, which is why we have terminated certain channels that attempt to endanger children in any way. Videos encouraging harmful and dangerous challenges targeting any audience are also clearly against our policies. We will continue to take action when creators violate our policies in ways that blatantly harm the broader user and creator community. Please continue to flag these to us. So, YouTube are finally cracking down on content that features minors. I've always had a problem with content with minors in terms of, family vlogging, a completely separate issue as well. Mine is more about whether the kid's old enough to make the decision to be in the public limelight that the parents are forcing him into. However, these steps are very good steps to avoid and just disable any predatory comments and to just really drive predators out of YouTube. It needs to happen, I made a video exposing this about 2 years ago. It's been on YouTube for a while now. And finally, YouTube are doing something about it. Hopefully now the advertisers will come back, the ones who left, because YouTube are actually doing something to help. And YouTube referenced children challenges or challenges that, could cause harm to children. There was this massive rumor going around that Peppa Pig videos on YouTube Kids and YouTube Kid videos being hacked with Momo challenge videos.
Momo's gonna kill you. Momo, Momo, Momo's gonna kill you. That night shall come when you're in bed. In the morning you will be dead. Momo, Momo, Momo's gonna kill you. Do you want a surprise? Look in our eyes.
Horrible.
I won't lie. You're gonna die.
If you don't know what a Momo challenge is, it's this, urban legend slash, game where kids are told to do tasks, that will hurt them, to avoid getting this curse. Think of horrible things, it just involves that. However, my friend Josh Pescatore, who also works at Drama Alert, tweeted out this. For those parents and people who believe the Momo challenge is real, please do better research. A great place to start would be check out the latest episode of Drama Alert, or perhaps reading Taylor Lorenz's piece. Here is part of an article explaining this hoax. The article goes on to say the Momo challenge wasn't real then and isn't real now. YouTube confirmed that contrary to press reports, it hasn't seen any evidence of videos showing or promoting the Momo challenge on its platform. If the videos did exist, a spokesperson for YouTube said they would be removed instantly for violating the platform's policies. Additionally, there have been 0 corroborated reports of any child ever taking his or her own life after participating in this phony challenge. So at the moment, everyone's saying it's a hoax. This actually didn't even exist on YouTube. The video I did show you was pretty creepy. I found it quite funny, to be honest, but I know a lot of you guys might get creeped out about it, so I wanted to show you anyway. Have fun sleeping tonight. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed what's happening online. It feels so good to be back. Again, like I said at the start of the video, we're giving away some BEB apparel merch. This hoodie is so comfy and I just love this design so much. Link in the description to enter. Go and enter that right away. Giving people a lot of time to enter because I never really do these giveaways, so I want to give people a fair chance. If you made it this far, please just right now leave a like. It costs nothing and it really helps me out in my videos. Subscribe as well, it's free. And that is it for today's What's Happening Online. I am feeling better, so I'm going to get more uploads out for you guys. And until next time, fuck off.